Inside a React application, we usually store our environment variable values by using a file called .env. But do you know that inside a single React application, we can create this .env file into different file formats. So here, inside this screen, you can see that we have four versions, that is .env, .env.development, .env.development.local, and finally .env.local. And one more thing, that these file names are on the basis of environment. So right now we are seeing only four according to development environment of application. But this same application, if we upload to production, so the file name or the file versions of .env will be called .env, .env.production, .env.production, .local, and finally .env.local. Now, inside this video topic, we'll do some experiment by installing our React application either by using create React app command or using Vite, and see that if we have all these files into a single application, which file is going to execute first, which file is going to take the first precedence over all these files. So now to try this experiment, let's go back to VS Code, and inside this VS Code, as you can see left hand sidebar, this is a React application, and this React application I have installed using create React app command. And inside this video, we'll demonstrate this experiment using two setup, that is install using CRA, create React app, and by using Vite. Because the difference is that the environment variable precedence in these two setup will be different. So first, I'll go with the setup, that is create React app, and here outside of this src or at project root, I'll create four different files. Right now, we are in the development environment. So here, let's create our first file, that is .env. Then after .env.development, and then after .env.development.local, and finally .env.local. And inside all these files, what I will do, let's create a single environment variable value. So here, this is create React app. So we need to add React app as a prefix with each environment variable. So here it will be React app. And let's say that API URL, or maybe let's say message equals to. So this is only env. So I will say env file. So if I will copy this variable, let's go into development, put here. So this is, let's say, development env file. Let's copy, go inside this development local, and here it is, let's say local development env file. Let's copy, go here, and this is only local env file. Now, if I save these changes, let's go inside our components. So I will go into this src folder. Let's open app.js, and here, what I will do, let's remove this div tag, let's say header, and inside this, I want to access, for example, this value React app message. So by using process.env, we can access that. So here into this curly pairs, I'll simply type process.env dot the variable name, and here we have React app message. So if I copy and paste, save all these changes, let's start development server. So I will go here, this is my app one, and inside here, let's start our development server. So npm run start. Now hit enter. And now as we can see, development server started and application is executing at localhost 3000 port. And here, now we can see that by default, from all those env file formats like we have right now for, that is .env, .env.development.local, .env.local, and also .env.development. So from all these files, this is the file like from where we are getting this message is taking the first precedence of all those files format. So if I go to our VS Code, and here if we compare, so local development env file, local development env file, so this file is taking the first precedence over all these files. Now what will happen if suppose this file, this .env.development.local file is not present inside this setup? So in that case, let's do experiment. So I will go and rename this file to something like this. Now this file is not in use. So in that case, if we go and again restart our server, npm run start, and now this time if we see, so this time it is running local env file. It means the file is taking the first execution priority is .env.local. So if I go to our VS Code and if I see, so this is the file called .env.local. Now again, if say, let's say that this file is not going to present into this setup, so what will happen? Let's go and rename one more time. Now this file is no longer available or no longer used to this setup. Again, if I go and start our development server, and one more thing, one more question in your mind, that why every time we are restarting a server? So let me tell you, whenever if we do any changes with .env files, we have to restart our server. Now in this case, we can see if we go and remove our file, that is .env.local. So in that case, this file taking first priority, that is .env.development. So if I go to VS Code and here, if I see this file, that is development env file. So here, let's go and again rename this file. Now if I save all these things, let's go restart our server. And now this time we can see our last file, that is .env. Now from this very short demonstration of this video, now we understood that inside our React application, inside development mode, if we have four different file versions of .env, that is .env, .env.development, .env.development.local, and .env.local. So if you're talking about inside development environment, the first priority, the file will take call .env.development.local, and then after .env.development, and then after .env.local, and finally .env. And now let's see the demonstration with the second React startup that has been installed using Vite. Now in this startup, the precedence or the priorities of those env files will be different. So what to do first? So inside this startup, I will create our .env files. So here, let's say .env, then after .env, .development, .local, .env, .local, and finally I will create .env, .development. So as this is the setup which has been installed using Vite, so in this case I will follow the structure to create environment variables what basically the Vite provides, and this will be called Vite underscore and the variable name. So let's say that I will create called message. So Vite underscore message, and here let's say env file. Let's copy, go inside development local, and here let's say local development env file. Save these changes. Then after inside this env local, so here let's remove this development keyword. So local env file, and finally this one will be called development env file. Now to use this variable, environment variable, what to do? Let's go inside our component. So inside this src, the by default component file will be called app.jsx, and inside here, what I will do, let's remove all this stuff of code, and inside this h1 tag, and here let's say const our env value equals to or we may say call env message, that is environment message, and I will get that from import dot meta dot env dot the variable name, so we have called Vite underscore message. Now let's copy and go here within curly pairs. Simply I'll call this. Now save these changes. Now let's go into our terminal, and here I need to go inside my app 2. So cd my app 2. Now we are inside our React application that has been installed using Vite. Now in this case I need to run call npm run dev. Hit enter. And now as you can see, it started. So it is on localhost 5173 port. So I am pressing Ctrl, click into this link, and now you can see that it has executed the first file, that is local env file. Now, if you are wondering that the same file executed inside our Create React app, so where is the difference if we are trying to execute using Vite? So let's see the difference. So if I go to VS Code, and here, if I go and rename this file, now this file is no longer available to use, and Vite is too smart, automatically restarted server. Now if I go to Chrome browser, and now we can see according to the priority, according to the precedence of file, the second file executed, that is env.development. But just think for the case for Create React app, the second file was env.local. Now let's go to our first setup one more time. And here, if I go, let's remove all these dash symbol. And here, let's go and comment this one, or let's add two dash only to this file. And if I go to terminal, let's open a new tab. And here, this is inside app 1. So let's start development server. So npm run start, hit enter. Now this setup is from our Create React app. Now we can see that inside this setup, here we have local env file, but inside our Vite setup, we can see development env file. Now let's go to our VS Code into the second setup. Now again, if I go, let's comment this file. Now automatically server restarted. So if I go, and now we can see the third file taking priority, that is .env.local. But this .env.local was the second priority file inside Create React app. And finally, if I go and comment to this file, so at last the fallback file will be called .env, and this is env file. So successfully, now from this very short description, very short demonstration of this video, now we clearly understood about the behavior or the precedence or the priorities of environment variable file formats inside React application. Either we have installed using create React app command or using Vite. So here inside our Create React app, this is the order called .env.development.local, .env.local, .env.development, and then after .env. But whereas if I talk about the React application which has been installed using Vite, so in that case the file precedence or the file priorities will be called .env.development.local, then after .env.development, then after .env.local, and finally .env. If we think about the production environment, so inside production environment, the priorities will be like in that case, we will not have the files, that is .env.development. Instead, what we have in term of in the keyword of development, we'll have production. So the files are .env.production, .local, .env.production, .env.local, and .env. It means we'll have two common files inside either development or production, and that will be .env, .local. But according to the environment, if we are talking about development, these two files will be, and if we are talking about production, so in that case it will be .env.production, .local, .env.production. And the file precedence will work exact the same
Only you have to replace this development with production.